With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
How did we get to America? On ships, right? So did everybody on the earth go into slavery on ships? Who went into slavery on ships, brother? That's right.
Crazy.
For yourself, know perfectly that the day of the Lord is coming as a thief in the night. What? As a thief in the night.
Thief in the night.
Right.
The Lord is gonna come as a thief in the night, man. Nobody knows when the Lord is gonna come back. Right. Nobody knows.
This the book of wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. For wisdom is more moving than any motion.
Right? The wisdom of the Lord, man, right? And the wisdom of life is more moving than any emotion, man, right? And that's what the Lord has given us to speak to our people, man, right? And that thing is gonna move you more than anything, man, right? It's gonna move you more than damn weed, right? It's gonna move you more than that damn Hennessy bottle, right? It's gonna sit there and move you more than damn Keisha, Letitia, right? And all these damn heathenistic women, man. Right?
Oh, you're going crazy.
The rises in the earth is going on, man. Why? Because the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans waking up in the last days, man. And that's what these other nations don't want to see, man. Right? You got all hell breaking loose throughout the earth, and it's going to continue to do this, man. You got a lot of people who are talking about pray for Gaza, pray for Israel, pray for this, pray for that. And we're praying for more destruction on the earth, man. We want to see these things continue to go on. Why? Because the Lord said when we see these things, that means our salvation is now, man. You understand? And that's the things that's going to continue and continue and continue until the Lord say otherwise, man. Right? Give me the book of Amos, chapter 6 and verse 1. Right? Matter of fact, start at verse 3.
Book of Amos, chapter 6 and verse number 3. Ye that put far away the evil day.
You got what?
Ye that put far away the evil day.
Right, you got a lot of so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that put forward the evil day, man.
Right.
They put off the day of the Lord. Oh, the Lord ain't coming back. Oh, it's going to do it. Always do this. They come up and then they go back down. What did the Lord say about that, Rick?
And cause the seed of violence to come near.
What?
And cause the seed of violence to come near.
That type of thinking, that type of mentality is what allows violence to continue to come near, man. You understand? That allows these things to be prolonged concerning the true children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. We're trying to get the hell up out of here, man. Right? We want our kingdom to be established upon the face of the earth, man. Right? All these other nations, they had their time and their chance to rule. And guess what? They fumbled the bag, just like America doing, man.
Reading on. That lie upon beds of ivory and stretch themselves upon their couches. And stretch themselves upon their couches.
Try to relax, man. Right? And these other nations not relaxing, man, and it's beautiful to see, man. And we're going to continue, like I said, to pray for these marvelous things, right?
And eat the lambs out of the flock, and the calves out of the midst of the stall, that chant to the sound of the viol.
That do what?
That chant to the sound of the viol.
Meaning they go to every type of sweet music that they hear, man. Anything. That's why you got Jake them marching with them Palestinians, man.
Right.
And if you really want to get down to the root of it, they're not even the real Palestinians, man.
Right.
They're not the real Philistines, man.
Right.
You understand? Them is real Hamites, man. All these people is imposters, just like the so-called white man, man.
Right.
You understand? Them is real Hamites. Those are the real Palestinians, man. All they did was during the 700s, really the mid-600s, around 609 to 650 BC, AD, they went over in that land and started overtaking, you understand, parts of what's now known as Israel and Palestine. Right? And then they settled themselves in that land. Right? And now they think they got ownership of that land. Hey, they don't even got ownership of that land. That land belonged to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. So we give a damn about who in that land right now. They're all going to get destroyed, thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. Right? Go to 5 and 10.
God. Amos chapter 5, verse number 10. Bring it on!
They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
They what?
They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
They hate the men of the Lord that stand on the corners and prophesy the downfall of this kingdom and all the other kingdoms too, man. The Lord didn't just say, oh, only get on the Edomites, only get on the. Hey, we got to get all nations, man, and they all gonna get this work, man.
And God, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
You see that? They abhor the ones that speak uprightly, man. And that's all we do. Everything we're saying is coming from the words of the Lord. Give me that in the book of 1 Samuel chapter 15 and start at verse 3.
Book of 1 Samuel.
Right, this Bible, like I always say, man, it's not damn PG-13, man. It get real in here, man. Right, read this up.
1 Samuel 15 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
Now go and smite Amalek.
Do what?
Now go and smite Amalek.
What the God of God say?
Now go and smite Amalek.
Right, we know we got Palestine out here, but hey, the Amalekites got to get it too, man.
And utterly destroy all that they have.
It said utterly destroy all that they have, and that's what's going on over there in that land for both sides, man. They tell you got people talking about whose side are you on? Pick a side. Hey, we on Yahweh Shimei on Shah's side, man.
That's right.
Hold that. Go to the book of Amos chapter 1 and verse 6. Right, Amos chapter 1 and verse 6. Right, keep reading on this.
God, and spare them not.
And do what?
And spare them not.
Read.
But slay both man and woman.
Read.
Infant and suckling.
Hold on, read that again.
Infant and suckling.
No, they off limits.
Infant and suckling.
So the Most High God gave our people commandment to do this in the ancient world, man. And guess what? That same commandment is coming back, man. These things are coming back on the earth, man. All they're doing, like the brother was just talking about, is waiting on that decree, man. They think this is something. They think marching and not doing nothing and spitting in the air and goddamn letting 3 women hold you back. They think that's something. Wait till the Lord put the spirit on his children to come out here and get work done, man. Wait till that come up, man. Hey, the authorities not going to be able to hold people back, man. Right, bring this up.
Ox and sheep, camel and ass. And Saul gathered the people together and numbered them into Lam. 200,000.
Do what?
200,000.
Do what?
200,000.
Guess what? It's going to be way more than 200,000 in that day, man. Way more. You understand? Right, bring this up.
Amos 1 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
Said the Lord, for 3 transgression of Gaza, of Gaza,
Some people over there in that land?
of Gaza, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
No, killings is going to stop happening over there.
I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
No matter how much they mark and wave them weak-ass flags, it's going to stop.
I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
Hey, the Lord said he's not turning away the punishment, man. It's not never going to be peace in the Middle East, man.
Right.
Right? Read.
Because they carried away captive the whole captivity to deliver them up to Edom.
Right, guess what? Hey, back in the day, man, hey, they had, even though we understand this is talking about actual Hamites, guess what? These Ishmaelites had a hand in that as well, man.
Right.
You understand what the conquest of the Arabs, man, and these damn Ishmaelites, man. In Saudi Arabia, right? That was going on in the around 650 AD, man. When they was coming into power, you had the weak-ass Quran coming out, and that got their people in order, which Muhammad stole from the Israelites, man.
Right.
You understand? And they went on to become a nation upon the earth, man. Right? But the Lord said he's not going to turn away their punishment thereof for what they've done towards the children of Israel, man. Read on.
But I will send a fire.
What?
But I will send a fire on the wall of Gaza.
On the what?
On the wall of Gaza.
And that's exactly what you see going on over there right now, man.
Right.
A fire upon the walls of Gaza, man. All hell breaking loose. You got hospitals blowing up, right? Infants dying, getting beheaded, right? On both sides, man. Right, and if you really want me to be truthful about it, man, I was talking about this with brothers a couple days ago. Hey, man, I wish Gaza was really getting their Amalek ass, man. Right, Gaza over there kind of getting messed up right now, man. Kind of getting tore up, right? We got to remember Esau got blessed with the sword, so they kind of putting their foot on their neck right now, man. Talking about truce, right? And their president over there said they're gonna turn the whole Middle East into a parking lot, man. You see that? They ain't playing games, man. But just imagine, man. And this is all being done by the Most High God, man. This is nothing but the Lord Yahweh's doings, man. You gotta really understand and grasp these different things. This is the Most High God putting the spirit and touching the earth, man, into these different nations to come up against one another, man. Uprising. Give me that in the book of 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 2. Right? Read that again.
God. But I will send a fire on the wall of Gaza, which shall devour the palaces thereof.
Which shall devour the palaces thereof.
What's going on? Keep reading on.
Wow, reading on. Verse 8, and I will cut off the inhabitants from Ashdod, in him that holdeth the scepter from Ascalon, and I will turn my hand against Ekron, and the remnant of the Philistines shall perish. Shall perish.
They all gonna cease to exist, man. You understand? They gonna get put in the dirt, man. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. Bring this up.
The book of 2 Ezra chapter 9 verse 2.
Bring it out.
Then shalt thou understand that that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world, which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes.
It said when I shall be seeing earthquakes, man. What is that? Is that Afghanistan? Am I thinking about? They got hit with 3 earthquakes in a week time span, man. You got thousands and thousands and thousands of them over there that's dead, man. the Lord is just not just touching Palestine and Gaza, man, and Israel, man. It's all over the earth, man. Right? We love to hear the sirens and the ambulance truck. We love to see this, man. Right? Because this is the spirit of Egypt failing, man. This is the spirit of America failing within itself, man. Right?
And uproars of the people in the world. And uproars of the people in the world.
And that's what we see today, man. We see uproars of the people in the earth, man. And it's a beautiful thing to behold, man. We got forefathers, they wish they could see this, man.
Right.
Wish that they could experience this, man. See the downfall of America, man. Because this ain't nothing but worm all over again. Right, we are?
Verse 3, therefore, when there shall be verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things.
He did what?
That the Most High spake of those things.
Brothers is caught off guard by this.
That the Most High spake of those things.
We've never seen it coming.
That the Most High spake of those things.
Hey, man, we've been speaking about stuff like this, man.
Right.
And our forefathers been talking about stuff like this since the beginning, man. And it's going to continue to go on in the last days, man. Right, we don't?
From the days that were before thee.
From what?
From the days that were before thee. Even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have the beginning and an end.
Right, it said it had the beginning and the end, man. And guess what? America had its beginning, man.
Right.
And guess what? We living in the end of it, man.
Right.
You understand? And guess what? It's going to be us next, man. Ain't going to be another superpower that reign on the earth for another 1,000 years. That ain't going on, man.
Right.
All these nations, they had their turn. Right, and it's coming to an end, all praise to the Most High. Right, bring this up. Go to the book of Psalms, chapter 55, right? And start at verse 3.
The book of Psalms 55 and verse 3. Because of the voice of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked,
Because of the what?
because of the oppression of the
Where
wicked,
does Babylon go?
because of the oppression of the wicked, for they cast iniquity upon me, and in wrath they hate me.
They do what?
In wrath they
Hey, these other nations, they hate us, man. In wrath, they hate us, man. They gnash their teeth at us, man. They send threats to us, man. They do all manner of evil against us, man. But guess what? It don't mean a damn thing, man. Because the Lord got, hey, give me that in the book of 1 Chronicles. Right? Give me that in the book of 1 Chronicles. Right? Give me 16 and start at verse 22. Or start at 21. Bring this out. Hold that real quick.
1 Chronicles 16 and verse 21. Bring it on. He suffered no man to do them wrong.
He did what?
He suffered no man to do them wrong. Yea, he reproved kings.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Put the burgundy on.
Come here, brother.
You got 2 minutes for one scripture, brother? Brother, you're not an Israelite, man. More than likely. You gotta repent and keep the commandments, King. Right? We gotta get.
He suffered no man to do them wrong.
Right.
Yea, he reproved kings.
He did what?
Yea, he reproved kings.
Hey, we gotta remember. Hey, the Most High God has reproved kings all throughout the earth for his people, man. What's going on, brother?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. What's your name, King?
My name's Jalen.
Jalen? All praise to the Most High, right? So, Jalen, real quick, I had a quick question for you. What's your nationality?
I was at the last one. A couple of y'all might remember me.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I don't even know.
You don't know? All right, well, we're going to break it down for you then, King. We're going to break it down for you, right? So, real quick, we're understanding everything that's going on around, right? You see the marches, you see the protesting, the uproars, the risings, and so on and so forth, you feel me? It's important for our people to gather together in the last days, man. But not gather together as black people. Gather together as niggas. Gather together as Moorish Americans, but we got to gather together under who we actually are in the last days, right? You believe in the Most High God, I'm assuming, right? So guess what? The Most High God named every nation on the earth, right? The Most High God didn't call our people black people, right? African American people, right? Asiatic people, right? The Most High God gave us a name, and we're going to break down that name for you, King, right? Go to the book of Zechariah, right? Give me the book of Zechariah, chapter 7, and start at verse 9. Actually, give me 9 and 7.
Zechariah 9 and verse 7.
Bring it on.
It reads thus, and I will take away his blood out of his mouth and his body.
7 and 9, select.
Right, give me the book.
The book of Zechariah 7 and verse 9, and it reads thus.
Bring it on.
Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, execute true judgment.
Execute what?
Execute true judgment. And shew mercy and compassion. Every man to his brother.
To his who?
Every man to his brother.
We got to show brotherly love towards one another. You understand? That's one of the things that keep and hinder our people unto this day. Showing mercy and brotherly love towards one another. But watch this, read.
And oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, the stranger, nor the poor. And let none of your imagine evil against his brother in your heart.
Right? We can't imagine evil towards one another, Taylor. You feel me? We got to love one another. But this is the main point, right? Watch this, read.
But they refuse to hearken.
He said what?
But they refuse to hearken.
Right, said, but they refuse to hearken, man. And guess what? Still to this very day, our people refuse to hearken to simple things.
Right.
Refuse to hearken to simple things like loving your brother, loving your sister. You understand? Worshiping the Most High God and nothing else. Those are simple things. When you say, right? Watch this, read.
And pulled away the shoulder.
Yeah, what?
And pulled away the shoulder.
It's like said, no, I don't want to do that. Nah, I'm gonna kill this nigga. Nah, I don't care about him. Right? But we gotta get away from those ways. Cause watch this. Give me the book of Daniel chapter 9 and verse 11. Cause I got a question for you right after this. Right? Daniel 9 and 11.
Book of Daniel, chapter
9 and verse 11.
Bring it on.
Yea, all Israel.
All who?
All Israel have transgressed thy law.
It said all Israel have transgressed thy law. Remember that word Israel. It's going to be important. All right? Watch this. Read.
Even by departing that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse.
What?
The curse.
What?
The curse.
Would you say our people curse, brother?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It seemed, I mean, I'm the smartest man in the world. But it seemed like we just can't get right, man. It seemed like we just cursed as a nation of people. You understand, Reed?
Is poured upon us.
See, Daniel said, hey, the curse is poured upon us. Meaning who? His people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, is what you're going to find out. Read on.
In the oath that is written in the law of Moses.
Right? It said in the oath that is written in the law of Moses. So let's go to the law of Moses and see what oath he's talking about. Right? Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 45.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse number 45.
Bring it on.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
See that? You hear that? You keep hearing that word curse. 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 Read.
And shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed.
Right.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
It said, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Read.
To keep his commandments.
What?
To keep his commandments.
Read.
And his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
For what?
For a sign.
Right, said for a sign. We understand that that's a no U-turn sign right there. Why? Because it say no U-turn. When we say stop. Right? This is the same way how we going to be able to identify who God's chosen people are on the earth today. Through these signs that we're getting ready to read to you, right? I'm going to give you 3 signs, right? And I want you to tell me who it sound like. Right? That's a bet. Bet it up.
Verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
His what?
His eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
What that sound like, King? Your eye being evil towards your own brother.
Sound like the everyday black man.
Right. So-called black on black crime. Right, Reed?
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And toward the wife of his bosom. Right? What that sound like?
I wouldn't even tell you like I know, bitch.
Shit, pimping our women out, whoring them out, calling all type of bees, hoes, tricking, all this different stuff. You understand? That's having an evil eye toward the wife of your bosom. When we supposed to treat them like royalty, just like how we royalty. Right, Reed?
And toward the remnant of his children.
Oh, it said, and toward the remnant of his children. Watch this, Reed.
Which he shall leave.
Which what?
Which he shall leave.
Right, what that sound like?
Sound like we was born to be kings.
You said that sound like we was born to be kings? Well, true, but watch this. Read it one more time.
And toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
This is a curse saying that it's literally going to be a people on the earth who's going to leave their children. For whatever reason, whether that be because they in the penitentiary, whether that be because they 6 feet under, or whether that be because they went to go pick up milk and never came back. You understand? That's a curse that was put upon a particular group of people.
Right.
Right? Did you grow up with your father?
Yes, sir.
That's the blessing. It's a lot of brothers that ain't grow up with their father in the household, King. Right? But this is prominent amongst what nation of people on the earth? Us. You understand? Right? Go to 68.
Verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Right? Do you know what that word Egypt mean, King? Right, so I'm going to break this down for you real quick, right? Give me the book of Jeremiah chapter 11 and verse 4.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Real quick.
Book of Jeremiah 11 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
It is thus, which I commanded your fathers in the day that I brought them forth out of the land of Egypt.
Out of where?
Out of the land of Egypt. From the iron furnace.
From the what?
From the iron furnace.
All throughout the scriptures, the word Egypt is synonymous with being uncomfortable, right? Because if I put you in the iron furnace, would you be comfortable? No, not at all, right? Synonymous with bondage, slavery, captivity. Even when you go into the actual word, right, for Egypt in the Hebrew, it goes back to Mizrayim,
which means between two straits. That's an ancient way of saying stuck between a rock and a hard place. Right. You understand? So remember this, the word Egypt literally goes back to bondage, slavery, and being uncomfortable. Right? So let's read it again from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
What Egypt mean?
Being uncomfortable, a place of despair.
Right, bondage, slavery, being uncomfortable. Read.
Again.
How we get to America? Just a quick side note. How we get here? Did we spawn here like on Call of Duty?
They brought us here.
They brought us here, right? On what road of transportation?
Boats.
Right, watch this.
With ships.
Wait, what?
With ships.
That's in the Bible, brother. It's literally in the Bible telling you that a nation of people will go into slavery via slave ships. Right? Everybody can't say that they went into slavery on ships, can they? Nah, only a specific group of people on the earth can say that, which are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans throughout the course of history, multiple different times. Right? And that will fit you, right? And your ancestors are who you descend from, correct?
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, brother, by default, right, you would be, you understand, a product or offspring of the people that went in slavery and the people that was in the wilderness with Moses.
Right.
When he told them these different things. Right. When he prophesied of these different things. Right. Back then it was prophecy, but guess what? Now it's history.
Right.
Why? Because it already happened. It already came to pass.
Right.
So with that being said, the question is, right, who was Moses talking to when he said that? Were you talking to everybody in the earth? Nah. Right? 29 and 1.
29 and verse number 1 of Deuteronomy.
Bring it out.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
What?
To make with the children of Israel.
To make with the children of Israel. So Moses told the Israelites that they will go into slavery via slave ships, right? And we descend from the people that went into slavery on slave ships, right? So did God call them black people? What about African Americans? What did he call them? That's right, brother. That's the whole point. You understand? He called them Israelites. In the Hebrew, that's Yasher Allah, right? Yah meaning he, Shar meaning prince, and Allah meaning power. Why? Because the princes of the power, which is the Most High God. You understand? So, brother, we got to get away and detach ourselves from calling ourselves black, African American, niggas, all this other different stuff. Right? Give me that in Job chapter 17 and verse 6.
Book of Job, chapter 17 and verse number 6.
Bring it out.
He hath made me also a byword.
What?
A byword.
Right? A byword is being called something that you're not. You understand? And we not black people. Black is the color of this brother coat.
Right.
Right? We all different beautiful shades of brown.
Right.
You understand? African Americans are the last name of two so-called white men.
Right.
And we definitely don't descend from two white men. Right? So those terms, we got to throw them in the trash, man, to never be foreseen again. Right? But what's your nationality? What did God call you?
Israelite.
That's right. That's it, right? Read that again.
He hath made me also a byword of the people. And aforetime I was as a tabret. Mine eye also is dim by reason of sorrow.
I said my eye also is dim by reason of sorrow, right? Our people's eyes are dim spiritually. You understand? Because why? Sorrow, pain, suffering, hundreds of years of slavery, so on and so forth. You understand? So with that being said, now what's the next step now that you know that you're an Israelite? Is it just, well, shit, I learned I was an Israelite, right? Right? You skip down the street. Right now, there's different things that come with it. Right? Because we are powerful people at the end of the day, brother. Right? But you can't access that power, you understand, unless you follow the things that we were supposed to follow from the beginning. Right? And so we gonna give you, can we give you 3 commandments real quick, brother?
Yes, sir.
All right, all praise to the Most High God. Let's give this brother some commandments, right? Go to the book of 1 Corinthians.
Bring it out.
Right, chapter 3. Right, and give me the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, start at verse 26.
1 Corinthians 3 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Right, brother, you the temple of the Most High God, man. Right, we're building the temple in the last days, and it ain't a temple made with bricks. Right, you understand? It's the people. Right, you the temple of the Most High God, brother. Read.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
The Spirit of the Most High God dwells within you. Wants to dwell within you. You understand? Right? And it's in there. You feel me? It's in there. Harbor, just trying to break out. You understand? And come into his fullness. You understand? That's why you're able to understand that you're an Israelite even in the first place. Right. You understand? Read.
If any man defile the temple of God,
the Lord say,
if any man defile the temple of God,
read.
Him shall God destroy.
It said, him shall God destroy, man. So we can't defile our temples, brother. Right. Right, meaning what? We got to put the black and mounds down, man. Right. We got to, brother. Right. We know we stress. We know we stress out here, man.
You see, I ain't put this bitch down once.
We know we stressing though, brother. But there's things and other remedies, you understand, to be able to alleviate that stress. Right? And it comes from the scriptures, man.
That's right.
You understand? Right? So, brother, you gotta put it down, brother, for the Lord. I know you love the Lord, King. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High God. Come yourself. That's a mighty act, King. You understand? That's a beautiful thing in the eyes of the Lord. But it can't just be for this moment.
That's right.
Right? It can't just be for this moment. This got to be a continuing thing. And we know it's hard, but guess what? Hey, that's why you got brothers out here. You said you came out here before. That's why you got sincere brothers out here for you that'll help you get through these different things, man. They'll pray for you. They'll fast with you, King. Right? They'll counsel you through these different things.
That's right.
You think we ain't never smoked before, brother? Yeah. Right? But guess what? We got over those different things through the spirit and power of the Most High God, man. And put those things behind us. You understand? Right? Give me the book of, go to the book of Isaiah. Right? Isaiah chapter 26. Start at verse 3.
Isaiah 26 and verse 3. Thou will keep him in perfect peace.
What the Lord say?
Thou will keep him in perfect peace.
No, you're going to keep stressing.
Thou will keep him in perfect peace.
What?
Whose mind is stayed on thee.
Whose what?
Whose mind is stayed on thee.
Whose mind is stayed on thee. Right? So instead of turning to the black and mountains, brother, you can turn to the Most High God.
Right.
You understand? Who will ease you and keep you in perfect peace when all hell's breaking loose. I'm pretty sure every brother can attest to sometimes it be all hell breaking loose in brothers' lives, but it's a sense of calmness and peace when we open up the scriptures, read about our forefathers, right? We get encouragement from different brothers that we know. You understand? So on and so forth, right? We go on a fast, right? And it just seems like those things are just, they don't mean nothing at the end of the day. Right? Give me that in the book, or so I can keep reading it on that.
Because he trusted in thee.
Do you trust in the Most High God, brother?
Yes, sir.
All right, the Most High God gonna put that to the test, King.
Right.
Right? Read.
Trust ye in the Lord forever.
What do you gotta do?
Trust ye in the Lord forever.
Not just for today.
Trust ye in the Lord forever. For in the Lord Yahweh is everlasting strength.
For in the Most High God, Yahweh, you understand, is everlasting strength, King. And that's all the strength that you need in the last days. You understand? Right? Give me that in the book of Psalms chapter 55 and verse 22.
Psalms 55 and verse 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord.
Supposed to do?
Cast thy burden upon the Lord.
Anything that you going through, brother, when you feel that urge, brother, you got to cast that upon the Lord, man. Pray about it. Say a quick prayer. You understand? Open up the scriptures, read a little bit, right? Until that thing flee from you. You understand? Read.
And he shall sustain thee.
And he shall what?
And he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved.
He'll never suffer you to be moved, King. Right? You got to believe that sincerely, man. Right? Give me that in the book of Isaiah chapter 12. Right? In verse 3.
Book of Isaiah chapter 12 and verse number 3.
Bring it out.
And it reads, therefore with joy shall he draw water out of the wells of salvation.
Let's start at 2 or gone 2.
Verse 2. Behold, Yahweh is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid.
What?
I will trust and not be afraid.
Right? It's talk about trust all throughout the scriptures because you got to really believe this, King.
Right.
You got to really believe it. People say it all the time, oh, I believe, or I trust in the Lord, but then they actions show otherwise. Right? That's an important thing because the Lord, he not, give me that in the book of 1 Samuel. Right? Give me that in the book of 1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
The book of 1 Samuel 2 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
Talk no more so exceedingly proudly. Talk no more so exceedingly proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth.
I said, let not arrogancy come out of your mouth. Meaning, don't just be a brother that said, oh yeah, all right, I'm going to stop this. Or oh yeah, I'm going to do that. And then your actions, right, say something completely different. Right? Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth. You can't just be ready and easy to say anything before the Lord. Right, Willie?
For the Lord is a God of knowledge.
What?
For the Lord is a God of knowledge.
Meaning you might be able to play with man. But guess what, brother? You can't play with the Most High God. Right, Reed?
But by him, actions are weighed.
It's predicated off of what you say.
And by him, actions are weighed.
By him, actions are weighed. Right? So Jalen, your actions is going to be weighed in the balance before the Lord, man. Right? So you got to try with all your might, you understand, to try to leave off from those different things. Right? And we all did, brother, all these brothers out here did it, man.
Right.
We all got things we left from.
Right.
And if these brothers can do it, brother, you can do it.
That's right.
You seeing it right before your eyes, King. Right? The testimonies of brothers that have been through probably worse stuff. You understand? And was able to get out of those different things through the Spirit of the Most High God. You understand? Right, let's get this brother another commandment.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 26.
Bring it out.
And it reads, ye shall not eat anything with the blood.
Right, you eat steak. All right. He said, how you like your steak done?
Yeah, I don't eat pork.
No, I'm saying how you like your steak done.
Nah, I don't want it mooing, but I want a little bit of pink. You feel me?
You want a little bit of pink?
A little bit.
Just a little bit. All right, let's see what the Lord said. Right, bring this up.
Ye shall not eat anything with the blood.
What?
Ye shall not eat anything with the blood.
Right, so we can't. Hey, whatever we eat, it got to be well done, King. Right. These different things, like I like to tell brothers all the time. Right. Go to Leviticus chapter 18:1, real quick.
Leviticus chapter 18 and verse number 1.
Bring it out.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel.
Who the Israelites? That's right. That's right. Really?
Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord your God.
Right.
After the doings of the land of Egypt.
After who?
After the doings of the land of Egypt. Wherein ye dwell, shall ye not do.
Shall you what?
Shall ye not do.
So when you go through the law, a lot of these things that the Lord tells us to stay away from or to not partake in are things that the Egyptians take custom in. Right? So guess what? Eating things with the blood in it, that's what the Egyptians do. Right? And we can't partake in that. We are our own people. We are our own nation. The Most High God gave us our own heritage. And we, as the Israelites, as the royalty upon the face of the earth, hey, we got to have that thing well done. Right? And if whoever cooking it know what they doing, hey, it's still going to taste good, man. It's going to be fire. Right? Read on that.
Leviticus 19:26.
Bring it out.
Ye shall not eat anything with the blood, neither shall ye use enchantment, nor observe time.
Right? What's your sign?
A sign?
Yeah.
Something that something.
All right, now you passed the test, brother. You passed the test, brother. You passed the test. Right? So all that horoscope stuff, right, we can't dabble into that. You understand? We can't get into that. Right? Do you get into stuff like that? All praise, I can tell.
Witchcraft.
Right? Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Right.
That's what it tells you about in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 18. Right? So we can't dabble with that different stuff, right? Read on.
Verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
Right, meaning you can't purposely make yourself bald. Right? You can't walk around with the Tyrese. Right? So nobody be able to walk up to the back of you and palm the back of your head and say Michael Jordan. Right? Hey, obviously you don't got that issue. Right? Read on.
Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
Right, but now it said you can't mar. That word mar in the Hebrew goes back to the word destroy. Right? You can't mar the corners of your beard. Right? So whatever you can grow, which I see you grow a little facial hair, whatever you can grow, you got to allow that to grow. You understand? You can't never dig into that or cut that off. Let it grow. You understand? Because that's a manly badge of dignity that the Most High God gave unto us. Right, as a people. How do you tell the difference between a male line and a female line?
Nowadays you can't. Shit.
Right, I mean, I know what you mean, but if you watch it,
no disrespect.
No. But if you watch an Animal Planet, how do you tell the difference between a male line and a female line?
One got more hair, one got less.
Right, you got the mane. Right, that's how it is for us in a sense. You understand? So we got to make sure we let that thing grow out in the last days. Right, the Lord will give you a mighty beard, King. Right, go to the book of or is it more than that? Slide. Yeah.
Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you.
It said we can't print any marks upon us. Right? You got any tattoos, brother?
A lot of them.
You said a lot of them?
A lot of them.
Well, I guess.
But let me add this. Sorry to cut you off, son.
No, you good.
But like most of my tattoos, like it's low key a part of the Lord, even though we Israelites. That's what I thought at first.
Right.
I got crosses, like it's nothing like, you feel me, profane, you feel me?
Right, I see you was doing it with so-called good intention. Right? Just, it was ignorantly, and what I mean by ignorance, not knowingly, because you didn't know, you feel me, the law, statutes, and commandments to a T. You understand? But even though it might have been done out of good sake, you understand, we still can't print any marks upon us. Right? When did you get your last tattoo?
Shit, I was probably like 15.
15? Yeah. Alright, so, hey, you gotta keep that streak going, brother. Right? Don't get no more tattoos.
Right.
You feel me? That's another, once again, Egyptian custom. You understand? And that's something that we can't partake. We got our own, you understand, our own culture. Right? Right? Go to the book of Numbers chapter 15 and 38.
Numbers 15 and verse 38.
Bring it out.
Speaking to the children of Israel.
To the Israelites. That's right, right?
And bid them that they make them fringes and the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
You know what fringes are? Right? It's what you see all these brothers up here got in the border of their garments. Right? You see all around you. That's what got silver on. Right? This brother got blue on. I got gray and silver. right? Blue, some brothers got gold, silver, right? It can be whatever color you want it to be, right? But it got to have a border of blue on it.
Right.
You understand, right? That blue signifies royalty, man. Right, Rito?
And then they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
What?
A ribbon of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
All the what?
All the commandments of the Lord.
Right.
And do them.
And what?
And do them.
Right. So it's a remembrance. It's not. We're not trying to make a fashion statement. Right. We're not trying to start a trend. Right. We do it because the Most High God told us to do it. Right. Just like how you got all the other nations. All the nations got what they wore. You understand? In the ancient world, you got the Greeks. They wore the togas with the rose petals around their head. You understand? The Ammonites or the Japanese and Chinese, they wore long robes with toothpicks in their buns. You understand? Guess what? We wasn't just subject to wearing slave clothes.
Right.
Every time you see a picture of Tate, an old picture, he has slave clothes. His pants beat up, right? His shirt half hanging off of him, right? And he got a straw hat on, right? That ain't what we always wore, brother. Right? Hey, when you go into the law and then Book of Exodus, hey, we was decked out, man. We had chains of gold ephods on us, man. You understand? And that's the same spirit that a lot of our people move in, and even in the last days, we're wearing gold chains, grills, and that. Now, guess what? Our forefathers did the same thing. Right? Give me that real quick in the Book of Songs of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 10. Right?
Bring it out, bring it out.
Go over these commandments real quick for you. Right? See what you retain, right?
Song of Solomon, 1 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
I am black but comely. O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tent of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
Right, start at verse 10.
Verse 10. Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels.
Right, said thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels. Right, what that sound like?
Black as hell, but you got jewels on.
He said he black as
If I
hell.
would just have to guess.
But it's going into what? Grills. Right? It's just like how our people like to wear grills now. You understand? Guess what? Our kings and our people, they wore grills as well. Right? Now they say if you wear grills, you a thug. Right? You a menace to society. Right? You're not carrying yourself in a correct manner according to this society. Right? We could care less about what society say though.
Right.
Right? So we don't.
Thy neck with chains of gold.
Right? It said thy neck with chains of gold, man. You understand? So all these different things, right, is in the scriptures, because this is why this is our book. Right? And do you believe that this is our book, brother? I want you to keep it 100. Or did you think that this...
You want me to be honest with you?
Yeah, I want you to be honest. I want you to keep it a thou wow.
50-50.
50-50?
I think it's pieces of truth, and I think it's certain pieces that was added to keep the minorities under control, under the fear of God, if that makes sense.
Okay, I see what you said, but pertaining to this Bible having, you understand, our people in it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because real quick, go to the book of Acts chapter... People think the apostles and Christ and all the different people there. A lot of people think they was the so-called white people, right? People think Paul was a white man, right? Because he said he was
like in movies they show Egyptians as white, but Egypt is in Africa.
Yeah, right. You understand? And that's because, right, we'll get into that, right? But bring this out real quick.
Acts 21 and verse 37. And as Paul was to be led to the castle, he said it to the chief captain.
Right, so real quick, Paul was going to prison. He was going before the judge, basically. Right? And before they put him in there, right, Reed?
May I speak unto thee?
He said unto the captain, he said, may I speak unto thee, Reed?
Who said, canst thou speak Greek?
Right, but the captain, he like, how you know I speak Greek? Right? Watch this, Reed.
Art not thou that Egyptian?
What did he say?
Art not thou that Egyptian?
Why would he call Paul the Egyptian, even though Paul was Israelite? Right. He was dark skinned.
Yeah.
You understand?
Well, not black. He was of darker tone.
Right. Exactly, man. Exactly. I like that. Right. But that's right there, live and direct, showing you that at least one of the apostles for a fact, and really all the apostles, but showing you plain as day that guess what? They was of color. Right, it wasn't like if you go on your phone right now and type in apostles, right? A bunch of so-called white men gonna pop up, man. They're gonna say Paul looked like him. Right. Nice.
Flowers.
So these different things in the last days we gotta hold fast into. You understand? Give me that in the book of Job, chapter 21 and verse 22. Right, but real quick. No more what? No more tattoos, right?
Tattoos.
No more tattoos, right? I know you said say it again.
No more smoking the blacks.
That's right, brother.
What about the weed? Because that came from the earth, and God put that here for me and you.
Let's deal with it.
Sound like pride.
Yeah, it sound like damn, what is it? What is his name? Dede? Right, go to the okay, you got Genesis. Hold that real quick. Go to the book of I want you to get Ezekiel chapter 8. Right, get Ezekiel chapter 8 and verse 17 as well. Right, you can bring this out first real quick since you're right there.
Okay. This is the book of Genesis 1 and verse 29.
Bring it out.
And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed.
Right, so you're right, brother. The Most High God did give us the herbs, you understand, of the field. Right, and cannabis is an herb, right, that bears seed. Right, Marie?
Which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, and the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed.
Yielding what?
Yielding seed.
Read.
To it shall be for meat.
It shall what?
To you it shall be for meat.
To you it shall be for meat. Meaning what? It's to be eaten, not smoked, not crunched up, right? You got you a grinder, you grinding it up, right? You kind of pour it in there, you get the dust, right? You getting all the sparkles, right? You poured it in there, you licking the leaf, right? That ain't what it was for.
Right.
That's why when you inhale it, what's the first thing you do? You cough.
That's because it's rejected.
Right, exactly. But it's for the Most High God gave us those things to eat. You understand? For meat, right? Bring this up.
Ezekiel chapter 8 and verse 17.
Bring it out.
And it reads, then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the
Abominations which they commit
here?
It said, read that one more time, Salaki.
That they commit the
It
abominations.
said that they commit the abominations. Right? So the Lord is getting ready to tell you what's an abomination to him. Right, Ruth?
Which they commit here. For they have filled the land with violence.
Right, the Lord said filling the land with violence is an abomination to him. Right, Ruth?
And have returned to provoke me to anger. And lo, they put the branch to their nose.
They do what?
They put the branch to their nose.
Guess what? What you roll up in, brother?
Huh?
What you roll up in?
A leaf.
A leaf. Read that one more time.
They put the branch to their nose.
See that? It's nothing new under the sun, brother. It was doing that even in the ancient world. But guess what? The Lord frowned upon that. Right? And said that was an abomination, and they anger him when they do that. Right, read?
Therefore will I also deal in fury. Mine eye shall not spare.
What the Lord say?
Mine eye shall not spare.
Read.
Neither will I have pity. And though they cry in mine ears with a loud voice, yet will I not hear them.
Right, so that's something we don't want to partake in.
Right.
You understand? And really, if you really want me to be honest, right, just to kind of put it in perspective, you understand? You wouldn't do crack, right?
No, sir.
Right? So he said, no, sir, right? But guess what? Did you know that comes from the earth, right?
The coca leaf.
Right. It comes from the coca leaf, right? So, but obviously we can't do that, right? So these different things, the Most High God gave us these different things, of course, but they have specific uses.
Right.
You understand? Whether that be for medicine or whether that be for meat.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Right, so that's what it is on that. At the end of the day, a lot of people, most of the time they do it because they may be dealing with something, right? You had a long day at work. You kind of tell if you're dealing with somebody, you kind of say, hey, have it rolled up by the time I get there. Right, we can't do that, man. Right, we can't dibble and dabble with that, but we got to do what? What we got to do when we going through stress and trials and tribulations?
You gotta praise the Lord. Ask for His strength.
Yeah,
Right, that's right.
So you gotta praise the Lord, ask for His strength.
That's right, that's right.
You got to ask for the strength of the Most High God, man.
Right.
Cast your burden upon the Lord, man. Right, and guess what? He'll keep you in perfect what?
Perfect shape.
Right, perfect peace. You understand? So we got to put our reliance, you understand, and put our faith in the Most High God. There's no scriptures. They don't go on a fast. They just start sparking up. They say, I gotta smoke. Take me to the store. That don't got no car, but will walk 3 miles to go pick up a leaf.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's what I did before I came.
Hey,
Man.
see that?
That's the real, like,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I did before I got here.
You see that? But guess what? If you would have put that trust in the Most High God, whatever you're going through, you feel me? Hey, you'll have that perfect peace, Lord willing. You feel me? If it be the Lord's will. So with that being said, King, right? What's your nationality?
Israelite.
That's right.
Israelite, man. Right? What's your father? Right? When he, according to society, what will he be referred to as? So-called African American. You said, huh?
I was gonna say the most high power.
Oh, right. True. But like your actual father, right? Your earthly father, right? Will he be a so-called? What is son? We got a son up
It's
there?
over here.
You say it'll be an African American. So, brother, you will be an Israelite. Right? So if you look right here on the sign, right, you will be an Israelite king from the tribe of Judah. Right? All praise, yeah, take a picture of that. That's your God-given nationality. Right? You will be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. It's 12 tribes. You understand? And each tribe, right, is on the earth here still to this day.
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is that why in the Bible it says at the end there's 12 seats on the side of God's throne?
It says 12 seats. You talking about 12 seats or 12 gates?
I could be getting it confused, but I know that number 12 pops up a couple
for sure.
times.
Yeah, the number 12 is in the scriptures a lot, right? You can go to that real quick.
Gates. Yeah. It's the book of Revelations, chapter 21, and verse.
That's where I'm gonna start.
Number 12.
Verse 12. It had a wall great and high.
Right, had a wall great and high, read.
It had 12 gates.
It had what?
It had 12 gates.
Read.
And at the gates 12 angels.
Right.
And the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
See that? The 12 tribes of the children of Israel. So even in the kingdom of heaven, you understand it's going to be 12 gates. A lot of people say it's one big gate, right? And then you got an angel right there, and then you got Peter sitting in the rolling chair, right, with a pen in his hand, right?
I gotta get out of here and catch this train. When y'all gathering the next time?
When brothers gathering the next time? When brothers gathering the next time?
Friday at 6 p.m.
Next Friday.
Right at 6 p.m.?
6 p.m. All praise, Lord willing. Stay safe out here, Jalen. What's your nationality?
Israelite.
That's right.
I appreciate y'all.
Come here, son.
Hey, Brother King. Hey, Jalen. Take a... All praise to the Most High God. Right, so even in the midst of tumults, all hell breaking loose, folly and vanity, man, and the Lord is still sending his people out here to get edified, man. Right? And only the Spirit of the Lord can do that, man. Right? These other nations, guys can't do that, man, but the Spirit of the Lord can in these last days. You said that? Right, so all praise to the Most High God. We're going to continue on with the words of the Lord, right? Go back to that in the book of 2 Chronicles, or 1 Chronicles chapter 6. First Chronicles, yep.
16.
Start at verse 16.
First Chronicles chapter 16 and verse 16.
Bring it on.
Even of the covenant which he made with Abraham,
Right.
and of his oath unto Isaac.
Unto who?
Unto Isaac.
Unto Ishmael.
Unto Isaac.
Right? He said unto Isaac, man. Right? That's where a lot of this. That's where a lot of beef come from too, man.
Right.
A lot of beef come from because in their spirits they still got that hatred, man.
Right.
Mad, man. You understand? Because they serve no purpose, man. Think about it. Imagine if we didn't have a purpose on the earth.
Man.
Imagine if we was just extras,
Right.
just here, and we had to fulfill the will of the Lord, right? And our will was to. You say, huh?
Background character.
Yeah, these background characters, man. Just there, just to be there. Right? I'll be mad too, man. I feel some type of way against the chosen people of God too, man. But hey, all praise to the Most High God, man. And we are not of that number, man.
Right.
You understand? But we are the number of the children of Israel, man. Right, Bruno?
It hath confirmed the same to Jacob for a law.
For what?
For a law.
The law that they tried to take for us, man. Think about it. They used our law to get their nation in order, man.
Right.
Literally. That's literally how they ended up becoming a great nation in the 600s. Right? Because why? They took our book, our laws, our statutes, commandments, and then they applied it to their nation, man. Right. Right?
And to Israel for an everlasting covenant, saying unto thee will I give the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance, when you were but few, even a few, and strangers in it.
You see that? And that's like seeing the small kid on the team. You understand? He's the small one on the team. You feel like he can't really hoop or nothing, but then the coach pick him to be the leader, man. Yeah, he get the scholarship, he get the looks, right? He get the glory, right? He hit the game when it shot, everybody lift him up. Right, because we was few in number at one point in time, but the Lord still chose us, man.
Right.
You understand? All these different things, hey, it's because of the Lord's mercy, man. Right? Go to the book of Ezekiel chapter 36, right? And start at verse 5, right? And give me the book of Ezekiel chapter 37 and 26.
Ezekiel 36.
Give me Ezekiel 37 and 26 first.
Ezekiel 37 and verse number 26.
Bring it on.
And it reads, moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them. It shall be an everlasting covenant.
It shall what?
It shall be an everlasting covenant.
Right, guess what? They're not living in that covenant right now, man. Why? Because it's not for them, man.
Right.
Those people, those imposters over there in that land, man, hey, we love that these different things is happening to them, man. We love that they got ambushed, man. We love that little baby's hands got severed off, man. We love that, man. And I was kind of cheering them on a little bit, man. I was like, yeah, let's get them. And that same night, man, we all went home after camp and turned up, man. Right? Drunk, yeah. We talked about it. We was watching the videos. You understand? Dang, look at that, man. Yeah, we kind of replay it again. You kind of see him kick the dead body again, man. We played all that, man. We kind of was like, oh, all praises, come, man. And we gave all honor and glory to the Most High God for that, man.
Right.
And I will place them And I will place them and multiply them, and will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forevermore.
And guess what? We understand that we know where the sanctuary is, man. And it's in the midst of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Right. You understand? Not these other nations of people who are imposters and fugitives and vagabonds upon the face of the earth. That's why they the damn Egyptians. That's why they the Greeks. That's why they all these other nations, you understand, that they stole the nationality from. They weren't even the first Greeks. They wasn't they damn sure weren't the Egyptians. Right. They wasn't the Europeans. None of these different things. But why? They the fugitives and the vagabonds upon the earth. So what's happening? All the nations, guess what? They conspiring against the so-called white man.
Right.
Right? And evil is coming towards them, and it's evil that they're not going to be able to turn back, man. This is just Palestine. This is just Ishmael right now.
Right.
You understand? Wait till Russia get into it, man.
Right.
Wait till North Korea get into it, man. Wait till China get into it, man. It's 9 billion of them bugs. Right? Wait till all these nations, wait till the mother of all bombs come into play. Wait till Satan 1 and Satan 2 get lifted off the earth, man. That's what we want to see, man. Right? We have all the marching and all the tumults and kicking dead bodies. Yeah, that's cool. You feel me? That's cool. All praise to the Most High God. But hey, we want the missiles shut off, man.
Right.
Right. We want to feel the ground shake, man.
Right.
You understand? We want to see the chariots of the Lord coming, man. Right? Because then we gonna understand that our salvation is nigh at hand, man. And that's what we believe in, man. And that's what we always gonna believe in, man. That's right. Right? We stand on firmament business, man. You know, Jake say he stand on 10 toes. Right? We stand on firmament business up here, man. Right? And the Lord is not, hey, he said, let my anointed not be touched. That's right. You understand? Right, go to the book of Isaiah chapter 35 and start at verse 4.
Book of Isaiah chapter 35 and verse number 4.
Bring it out.
And it reads, say to them that are of a fearful heart, be strong.
Be what?
Be strong.
Be what?
Be strong.
Be what?
Be strong.
Read.
Fear not.
Do what?
Fear not.
Read.
Behold, your God will come with vengeance.
Or what?
Your God will come with vengeance.
Hey, we waiting on that, man. We can't wait till it happen, man.
Right.
All we doing is waiting on the decree, man. Right, if it was of the Lord's will, man, and we would have been got stuff in order, man. Right. Right, we would have been got these nations strapped up real quick, man. Right. But hey, we waiting on our king to get a decree, really.
Even God with the recompense, he will come and save you.
Right, the Most High God is going to come and save his anointed, man, right? And we're going to pass it on this, right? Bring this up.
Wisdom of Solomon 18 and verse 15.
Bring it on.
Almighty word leaped down from heaven.
You know, he took his time.
Leap down from heaven.
He scrapped his back.
Leap down from heaven.
Read.
Out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war.
As a happy God.
As a fierce man of war.
Put peace on earth.
As a fierce man of war.
Read.
Into the midst of the land of destruction, and brought the unfeigned commandment as a sharp sword. And standing up.
And doing what?
And standing up.
And doing what?
And standing up.
Read.
Fill all things with death.
And with that, come yourself.
Come yourself.
Come yourself.
Come yourself.
Come yourself.
With ship.
With what?
With ship.
With what?
With ship.
How did we get to America? On ships, right? So, did everybody on the earth go into slavery on ships? Who went into slavery on ships, brother? That's right.
Crazy.
For yourself, know perfectly that the day of the Lord is coming as a thief in the night.
What?
As a thief in the night.
Thief in the night.
Right.
The Lord is gonna come as a thief in the night, man. Nobody knows when the Lord is gonna come back, man. Right. Nobody knows, man.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. For wisdom is more moving than any motion.
Right? The wisdom of the Lord, man, right? And the wisdom of life is more moving than any emotion, man, right? And that's what the Lord has given us to speak to our people, man, right? And that thing is gonna move you more than anything, man, right? It's gonna move you more than damn weed, right? It's gonna move you more than that damn Hennessy bottle, right? It's gonna sit there and move you more than damn Keisha, Letitia, right? And all these damn heathenistic women, man. Right.
Oh, you're going crazy.